Hi guys, so let me walk you through sa course na ginawa ko for AB Virtual Assistant. So for those who are aspiring AB Virtual Assistant, you can use this course para magmamanage ng AB stores ng mga client in case na ito yung niche na ipupursue nyo. So I've been managing an accounts of eBay stores ng mga clients since 2018 pa up to this date. So I have a client from the US. So ito yung ways ko kung paano ko tinrabaho yung account niya. So we have here, discuss ko na sa inyo, we have here the module 1. So yung mga baguhan talaga ako hindi pa alam kung ano si eBay. So I discussed here. Yung business model ng client ko is AB dropshipping. So we are into dropshipping and then dinidiscuss ko din dito kasi there are other ways naman sa pagbebenta sa eBay. Either dropshipping, wholesaling, so iba-iba yung mga nagbebenta doon sa AB platform. Now is here how the dropshipping business model works. We are into dropshipping, so dinidiscuss ko dito kung paano siya ginagawa, yung natures ng dropshipping. Kasi there are other freelancers or kahit na willing maging EV virtual assistant and then hindi pa alam kung paano yung dropshipping. So dito in-include ko siya. Rules of a dropshipping VA. So, ano yung mga ginagawa ko sa entire store ni client? Like, nagpa-product research, nagli-listings, nagpe-presyo, uploading of tracking. So, in-include ko siya dito. Kasi yun yung task mo talaga. Now, in module 2, we have here the dashboard mismo ni client. So, I walk you through here kung ano ang meron sa dashboard ni client. Then, sa lesson 2 here, we have yung suppliers na ginagamit namin or suggestion na sa mga suggested suppliers na pwede rin gamitin or isuggest mo sa mga incoming clients mo. How to find winning products. So, there are so many ways ng paghahanap ng products na ibenta sa store ni client. Depende kung ano yung business model ni client. But here, we are into dropshipping. So, meron akong guide na ginagawa dito kung paano hanapin yung mga products na ililista kasi ikaw yung magre-research niyan eh. And then here, pinakita ko dito yung sniping method, kung paano ko yung ginawa yung sniping method na in-apply ko sa store ni client. Kasi yun yung pinaka-strategy, kumbaga, kung bakit nagkaka-sale ako doon sa store ni client. Next is creating SEO-friendly titles and descriptions. When you list an items, hindi lang siya basta nililista. Yung title naka-SEO or naka-optimize. Para, let's say kung may mga potential buyers, i-research nila yung item na yon sa Google, let's say sa Google, or sa search bar ng other platforms. Magpa-pop up agad yung item na nilista mo dahil naka-optimize siya. So, meron ding ways kung paano siya gawin. Uploading high converting product listing. So, this is now the time na in-upload ko na yung product. Kung paano ko siya in-upload, ano yung mga ways doon. In module 3, we have here processing orders efficiently. Of course, when we have the item, nilista natin binenta, we will come up into sales or orders. Now, this one, nilalagay ko kung paano ko pinaprocess yung mga orders. Next here, communicating with suppliers. I guide you through sa isa namin na supplier kung paano natin sila i-chat, kung meron tayong issue, kung may problema doon sa products na in-order natin, yung sa tracking natin. Uploading tracking numbers. Of course, this is included. You will be the one to upload the trackings na galing sa supplier. So, ikaw kukuha nun. How to create a fake tracking. There are times na kailangan mo mag-create ng fake tracking. Ano yung reason? Kailan mo siya gagawin? So, diniscuss ko din dito. Ano yung software na ginagamit? Handling delays and order issues. There are times or it really happens na may mga delays, may mga issues sa mga orders. So, paano mo siya i-handle? We have here the module 4, responding to buyer inquiries. So sometimes there are buyers who will just inquire about the item. So i-research mo siya dun sa supplier kung let's say lang magtatanong kung anong size ngayon. So di-discuss ko din dito. And there are also buyers who wants to return the item. So paano mo siya gagawin ngayon na kung magre-return yung buyer na hindi masasauli doon sa home address ni client. Maintaining store health metrics. Of course, you have to maintain this one or else you will be restricted. So you have no other account to manage them. The last one is the module 5. So aside from the manual management of the account, we are also using software. We have software, kung ano yung mga software na magagamit sa manage ng account ng client, like sa product research, sa listings, daily task routines and reporting. So, sinamarize ko dito kung ano yung ginagawa mo para everyday para makita ni client yung monitoring ni client saan kanya i-monitor, paano kanya ma-monitor. How to, of course, this is now the last part wherein I shared how to create a V portfolio for those who are starter or wala pa talagang idea or bago pa lang talaga sa freelancing. Yung magki-create ka ng portfolio or resume. So, tinuro ko rin dito. And the last one is where you can find clients for this kind of services. So, this is now all about the ABBE course. If you want to become an AV virtual assistant or for the e-commerce niche like on TikTok, Facebook Marketplace, I also have other courses for that. If you need to be good in this part of niche sa freelancing para matutunan mo to, you can have this as your guide, as your startup, and then pwede mo siyang pag-aralan kasi mga recorded videos man ito. But if you want to request naman for live training, pwede din natin gawin yan. Just let me know. If you need more help, let me know. Thank you.